Hey everyone, Kelly Donahue Piro here. So I listened to a really cool podcast this weekend, and there was this one quote that stuck out that I felt like I should share with you guys. This one quote is people either quit and they leave your company, or they quit and they stay working for your company. And I just thought this was such an interesting dynamic of, when we think as business owners, somebody quitting, there's a deficit. Now, some people maybe we're not so sad to see go, and some people we really are sad to see go. But the people I think that frustrate everybody the most are the ones that have quit but continue to get a paycheck. So let's break it down. Like, what does it mean to quit and still be working? So, and this is, by the way, true of all relationships, whether it's a marriage or a family relationship or a friendship. We may still have those labels out there. They haven't been so formally cut off just yet. But the idea is, that they're not functioning in the way that they should be. So, if you use marriages, for example, divorce is very traumatizing, and oftentimes the marriage is over for many months, most likely, before people go down that path of divorce. And it's a very similar truth to employees as well. So let's break down what it means if you have an employee on your team that you're paying but is really quit. They're resistant. So what that means is that they've really just kind of stopped, put their hands up and said, hey, I'm going to do my own thing. They're disengaged. They're not enthusiastic. They're not asking questions. They're not trying hard. They're definitely just kind of punching in, punching out. I'd call it, like that, just enough to stay off the radar screen and collect a paycheck. And the challenge with this is that leadership often spends a lot of time with them trying to get them engaged, but they've quit. And so they've just decided in their head that they're going to do whatever they have to do, and whatever happens, happens. A lot of happens. But I want to encourage you to say a couple things. One, if you're in any relationship like this in your life, and whether that be family, friends, whatnot, it deserves to have a conversation. I'm not saying just go and walk out and quit, because I don't think that that's professional. In fact, some of the ways I've seen people quit this year are egregious. Like, I'm a big don't burn your bridge. Go in, you have the conversation. There's no quitting via text. There's no dropping your stuff up at the desk and saying, screw you. I can't fathom that. I've had jobs I was disconnected from, but I knew it was my time to move on. And I still had the conversation. I still stayed for a month, and I still did the right thing. So for all of you out there, if you leave a job in insurance, do the right thing. It's not going to kill you. It's a couple weeks. But that would be an example. You would quit the job before you actually quit. But the idea is that you have the conversation. And a lot of times as adults, we really shy away from difficult conversations. They make us vulnerable. We're uncomfortable. Do we say the right thing? How do I express myself? I think it kind of just starts with hey guys, I have some concerns and I want to talk to you about them. I can tell you, as a business owner, I'd much rather hear that. I'd also much rather hear that, hey, I'd like to stay on, but I think I've got a bigger approach in life. And we work out what that timeline looks like. Now, it's got to be fair. You can't just punch the paycheck forever. And we have to do our part to find a replacement. But the idea is that we're all adults enough. One of the things that struck me significantly over the past few days is just the world is very different right now. There's a lot of fighting. There's a lot of right and wrong. There's a lot of persecution. And I just think that there's better ways to handle things if we can all be adults about it. Is it awkward? Sure. But so is leaving, a box on your desk. That's equally awkward to me. Maybe, it makes you feel okay on the side, but the idea that, you have this relationship with people means that there's got to be some ways to try. So ask yourself, have you quit the job without quitting the job in any part of your life? And if you have, it's time to have that big person conversation. The worst thing that happens is it doesn't work, but you had already quit, and you can give yourself permission to find what's best for you. The best thing that happens is everyone works together on it, and it gets a lot easier on everybody. So if you like our 3-minute tips, make sure to tell your friends. We'd love to get some more followers and subscribers. And if any guys need anything, let us know. We're here for you. Thanks so much.